Well, it is finally here. Update 17 for the consoles. Huge game-changing update. Of course, it's been here for like 3 weeks now, but I have spent all of my spare time playing Warframe instead of making Warframe videos, so that would explain how awesome the update is. This is a video of RJBrian and myself tackling the Tyl Regor rework boss on Uranus, and completely different boss fight than it ever was before. Now we have the introduction of Submersible underwater sections in Warframe in which you use your Archwing and you fly around underwater, so that's pretty cool. And this is the boss that you have to fight to gain the pieces for the latest Warframe, which is Equinox. This is actually gameplay from the day that we got the update, which was, like I said, about 3 weeks ago now. And I was still getting used to the bullet jump and everything. You get used to it really quickly though, and great time to get into Warframe if you happen to be someone who has never played it before, or if you played it a long time ago and you haven't played it in a while. Completely different now. You notice there is no longer any stamina bar whatsoever. You have infinite stamina, so that in itself is a huge deal to me. You can see I'm running through in Limbo, got a few Forma on him, and basically one of the other things that they added in this latest update is the 9th mod slot, the Exilus mod slot for utility mods, which is right next to your aura mod slot now, and that is phenomenal. But of course, in order to acquire the additional mod capacity, it's taking a few more Forma on most of my Warframes, so I've been busy working on that. And here's Tyl Regor with the Akin Brunt in his hand, another weapon that they also added. I'm using the Boltace as my melee weapon right here. I'm gonna cast Cataclysm, and I need to cast a Rift Surge to multiply the damage that's being done within this Cataclysm. Come on and cast a Rift Surge, Limbo, you moron. I'm playing pretty poorly here, but am having a blast with the new update. We're actually a couple of weeks off from getting 17.4, it would appear, with the primary syndicate weapons added to the game. And I did start making these videos mostly with the intention of just having something to do, just a hobby, something fun. I like making videos, running my mouth. I talk a lot, so that, and having a lot of friends who would watch me play, see that I'm playing Warframe and just hadn't played it, and would ask me what it's like and whatever. That was like what I did when I started making these videos, like some 60 videos ago, and then it just turned into something that I just enjoyed doing and kept doing. But as I always said, if you are new to the game or whatever, huge amount of stuff to do in here. You notice he just flooded the area, the water came up, which stuck us in our Archwings for a second, and so we got up here to this higher level. It's more of a dynamic boss fight. I like that a lot. If you never played this before and you're curious as to what the boss fight was like beforehand, I do have some older videos of the older boss fight, not in this playlist, but on my channel. I do have clips of how easy you could just walk through the previous Tyl Regor boss battle. It was a joke. And he used to drop the parts for Ash, which have now been turned into pieces that drop from enemies, the way that you collect Oberon currently. And I will have some gameplay of the Equinox, but fighting this, it's a little different, because like most Warframes that you get from bosses, you only have to get 3 parts. You have to get the blueprints for the helmet, systems, and chassis, right? But with the Equinox, you have to get 8 parts. So you have to get the blueprint for the day aspect and the blueprint for the night aspect, and each one of those also has 3 pieces to it, as if they were Warframes within themselves. So Tyl Regor's dead, so yeah, you basically got 8 pieces to collect: the day helmet, day chassis, day systems, day aspect, night helmet, night chassis, night systems, night aspect. Personally, it took me 41 games to get all of them. Okay, it took me 35 games to finally get a night systems, and as soon as I got it, I got another one on the very next game. But it took me 41 total games before I finally got the blueprint for the night aspect. So those were the two hardest ones for me personally, the night system and the night aspect. It took me 41 tries. So multiply the length of this video by 41, and that's, you know, might be what you're looking at. You might get lucky, you might get a little more unlucky. I've talked to other people though that, you know, had a hard time getting a different piece. You know, they had to play it more than 30 times to get some other piece. But like I said, for me personally, it was the night system and the night aspect that just would not seem to freaking drop for me. So I think we got a night helmet out of this one. I wasn't even looking. Yeah, so anyway, I ended up with like 9 of those. But, you know, that's the way it'll go. You just farm it and hope you get lucky. So, yeah, I'm BoneSickle. Thanks for watching the video. Next, I'm going to have a spy mission for my next video. Something a little different than